Hello students, good morning. I am Dhirendra, Modern English School, New Area, Senior League. This is first part of video lecture of chapter 4th, History for class 8. Chapter's name is Tribals Dikus and the Vision of the Golden Age. Dear students, in this chapter we will study how lives of tribal were affected during British rule. Dear student, tribals lived in the places where life is very difficult. It is very hard to live a life in such areas. For example, desert, forest, mountains. These are the places where life is very difficult. But tribals live here and they adapted themselves. Tribals try to cooperate with the environment and they live a natural life. At present day also, tribals lived in the forest, mountains, etc. Dear student, in this chapter, a new word came, that is Diku. Clear this? Diku means tribal people referred Diku for British, means outsiders. The person came from other countries in India were considered as Diku. British rule affected lives of tribals badly. Dear student, in 1895, Birsa Munda could be found roaming either and thither in villages and forest of Chota Nagpur in Jharkhand. People thought that Birsa had miraculous power. He had supernatural power. Birsa had capacity to cure all the diseases. He multiplied collection of grains. Birsa declared himself also that God had appointed him to save the people from troubles. Free the people from the slavery. And very soon, not only Mundas, Santhal and Urao and other tribals became followers of Birsa Munda. numbers of followers rapidly increased. Dear students, Birsa Munda born in a very poor family of Mundas. Their followers included Santhals and Oraon also. Mundas, Santhal, Oraon, all these were tribal people. And they were unhappy with British rule in different ways. Their livelihood was under threat. Their familiar ways of livelihood was disappearing. They thought that their religion was in danger and so on. Means tribals were badly affected by British rule. They were unhappy with British because they were experiencing a lot of problems. They were losing control over forest. So they wanted to oppose British, but there should be someone to lead them, and Birsa Munda appeared as a pathfinder for tribals. Here, Birsa Munda told tribals that he would solve all the problems. But here, what the problem Birsa Munda set out to resolve? Who were the outsiders referred to as Dikus? How these Diku enslaved tribals? What was happening to the tribals in the British rule? These are the questions which we will try to solve by studying the rest of the chapter. Means, while we study the chapters, we will find out answer of all these questions. Dear students, tribal people were also divided into communities. They did not follow custom and rituals led by the Brahmins. Means, here one thing you must keep it in mind, and that is tribals did not want to disturb others, and they also did not want to be disturbed. They wanted to live an isolated life. They did not expect interference in their lives. So, they cut themselves from main streets students, they were divided in communities, but they were linked, interrelated in kin and kinship. Means they were binded themselves together by relationship. But this means this is not, there was no any difference, social and economic difference within tribal societies. Later we will study there were great social and economic difference between tribals. But if you go to the tribal villages, you will not find any difference. That's all. Have a nice day. Stay home to fight with Corona.